Well, hey, football fans, welcome to Championship Sunday. I'm Christopher. Thanks for checking out the game. We've got a big one here today for all the marbles. It's the Junior Division Super Bowl between the San Marcos Cowboys in the traditional navy and white against the Bears from New Braunfels in their classic orange and black. Both these teams unbeaten, 9-0, perfect seasons so far, each trying to upset the other, and we've got a good one today. Captains are at midfield. Number 2 for the Cowboys. Look for him playing that outside linebacker and running back role, Cam. Also, number 44, and he will hit you. Damian Snacks, they call him. He'll also do the centering duties today. Number 3, Cam, another linebacker and running back combination. And then the biggest kid out here in the junior division, number 24, Markel, playing in the middle of that defense. These are your captains for the Cowboys. Get this stingy defense for San Marcos has only given up 2 touchdowns all season, and it's going to be a formidable effort needed for the Bears to be able to score on them today. However, the Bears offense can score so far this season from anywhere on the field. They've got playmakers at a lot of different positions. Look for number 7, Marquez, to carry the ball and give this Cowboy defense a real challenge. Coin toss has happened, and referee getting them set up at midfield. Let us know what happened. Cowboys gonna receive and get the ball first. They'll shake hands, and the offense for San Marcos up first. These two teams scrimmaged each other earlier in the season, and let me tell you, these Cowboys have traveled well today. It's been over 9 years since they've been at the championship level of the CFPO League, and they're back today. Number 22 and number 26, Jeremy and Mackay, back deep to receive. Bears showing onside kick, and 11 is going to send it, but premature. The whistle hadn't blown yet. They'll re-tee this one up, make sure everybody's set first, and go again. So if there was any question, the premature kick showed the Cowboys, who were in an onside recovery look, exactly what the Bears plan to do. 11 going to onside this one. He's going to try and get it 10 yards, and the Cowboys going to try to get it. Ball is airborne. 4, first guy to it, and it's safely recovered, but a flag offsides. The Cowboys were lined up in front of the 50-yard line, and we'll see what the Bears elect to do, if they're going to re-kick 5 yards closer or just mark it off, and that's what they'll do. It'll be a first down for the Cowboys from their 45. So number 3, Frankie, the quarterback, and Cam lined up right behind him at the fullback position. It's a power eye look. Opens up to the right. First handoff, right side, met by that stout Bears defense. Handoff was to Mackay, showtime, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage for no gain. Number 22, Jeremy, splits out wide to the right side. I formation in the backfield. Frankie's going to put him in motion. 22. Frankie's just going to keep it wrapped the gut, lower a shoulder, and 3's good for 5 yards, showing that big body power, and gets the second level of the Bears defense. 10-minute running clock here at the CFPO level, and it'll stop traditionally at 2 minutes at the end of each half. Frankie, I formation, power right give, 6 Mackay, I think, and he gets almost all of what's needed to move the chains. It's going to be short by about 1.5 yards and bring up 4th down. The power of this offense so far, though, shouldn't have a problem, doesn't look like, picking up the yardage needed. Power eye look again, and this time Frankie, not the quarterback, is going to come in to block, give it to Mackay, and that Bears defense stands tall, but there's a flag, and it's going to be against the offense, and they're going to decline it. It was a hold. The Bears will decline it, and they stand tough, and are going to get this ball on their own 47-yard line. So Frankie moved out from underneath center, was going to block, but the ball carrier went to the left side. Not sure if it was designed that way or he just thought the hole was that way. Nevertheless, Bears will have it for the first time today coming up. A 5-2 look defensive front for the Cowboys. 0 in the gun, gets the snap, and a big stick there by, I think that might have been Jeremy, 22, playing that linebacker position. That is the Bears' bread and butter. They love the quarterback keep. Just snap it to him, and he just takes off and goes. Successful most of the time, but he hadn't played the Cowboys in a regular season game yet. I said 0. I believe the quarterback is number 8. He just has his jersey scrunched up, you can't tell. And the energy is palpable here in this football game. I can hardly hear myself. They're going to throw it to Marquez, and he couldn't find it. Number 7 has been on the receiving end of that fade route all season long. I can tell you because the Buda Jags have fallen prey to it too many times this season. But this one's thrown too far to the outside. 7 never had a chance, never found it in the sky. So 2 plays of offense for what probably is the best offense in the league, and all the Cowboys have done is stop them for no gain. 3rd down and 10, 7. Marquez alone in the backfield. He gets it, couldn't get the ball. 24 in there, but couldn't handle him. 7 makes a guy miss and then found at the 50-yard line. Tackled, I believe, by number 18, Skyler, playing that defensive end spot. And 7 couldn't get going. They've got 6 yards to go for the first. Junior the Beast, number 55, playing that zero technique, the nose guard. And he'll be important here if 8 tries to keep this one up the middle. 7's going to come in motion. They're going to fake the jet sweep. 8's going to keep it, and he's tackled high, and they're going to get him for a face mask. I'm not sure that he did get the mask. It looked like he just got the throat area, but they're going to call him for an illegal tackle. That's going to be an automatic first down. Unfortunate for the Cowboys because it'll keep the Bears' offense on the field, but it was a good stand for the Cowboys.
You're good, 2-4, you're good.
Spots the 32-yard line for the Bears. 15 and 7, split to the wide, and then 13 on the line. 8 trying to get his offense set like he likes it. I suppose he does. 7 will come in motion, gets it on the jet sweep, tries to go north and south immediately, slips the first tackle, out to the second level, and Mackay, 26, takes him down inside the red zone. It's enough to move the sticks and a Bears first down. Mackay playing about 15 yards deep in that secondary for the Cowboys at safety, saving that tackle. Cowboys showing blitz. 7, fake. 8 keeps it, left side. And 18 was the first man there, but couldn't finish the tackle. And then finished off maybe by 22, Jeremy again, playing that middle linebacker position, saving what would have been a touchdown. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 18. 2nd and 6. 8 in the gun. Marquez lined up to the right side all by himself. They like to throw this fade, and that's what they're going to try to do, but now he's flushed out of the pocket. And number 2, Cam, throws him to the ground. Credit with the tackle. And I promise you the Bears haven't seen a defense like this all season. We're scoreless after 1. 3rd and long for New Braunfels. String to the left side, which is the wide side. Spots the right side hash, and 7 alone over there. Frankie, that number 3 defensive end on the far side, creeping in. Good snap, and the whistle blows. Dead ball, and they're going to drop the flag and call some kind of an illegal motion on the Bears. That's going to make this 3rd down even longer. So 3rd and 20, early in the second quarter. Marquez on an island out here with Skyler, and they're going to try to throw it to him. The ball in the air, Selby with a great grab, and makes a college-level catch in his fingertips out here in the wet conditions. My word, those 2 can throw and catch. You won't see a fade route thrown better and caught more securely than these 2 do it. They've been doing it all season, and the Bears strike first. Number 7, Marquez, has got hands, he's got speed, and he likely has a future in this game. And he's lined up right now at quarterback. He may just keep it and sprint and try to get to the goal line to convert this 2-point conversion. 4 wide for the Bears, high snap, 7, right up the middle, caught, and then let go, and they're gonna get him for a face mask. He didn't get there. It's a personal foul mask on the Cowboys, and they're gonna get to retry this extra point from closer. Boy, that San Marcos defensive line crashed in a hurry and blew that play apart, but they're going to get another try. It's the same thing, and he lowers his shoulder, races across the goal line, and stops, almost untouched that time. Tough to stop twice. It's 8-0, New Braunfels. Cowboys to get the ball coming up. Being scored on first is not something the Cowboys are used to. They've only allowed 2 touchdowns the entire season, if you can believe it. They shut out every opponent in the playoffs thus far, and so to be down by 8 here early in this game is something they hadn't felt. And they're lined up too deep, the Cowboys are. They're 15 yards off the ball. I'm not sure what's going on. And now a flag thrown and an upset coach on the Bears side. They've got to be on the 50-yard line. All the ball needs to travel is 10 yards. And now the Cowboys coach is going to try to pull his team up to the right spot. You don't want to give away an onside kick unnecessarily. But the flag's something different, and it's against the Bears, and they're going to have to mark this off. Jeremy and Mackay still back deep, their heels on the 35, but it looks like they're out of play with the way this onside kick is set up. From the Bears, the quarterback, high pooch kick to Cam, will field it clean, have a chance to return this around the right side, and then found by, who else? Number 7, Marquez, first man to him. It's a return of about 7 yards, and the Cowboys will have it on their 48. So first down, Cowboys, I keep wanting to say Dallas. And Frankie puts 5 in motion across his fade. It's a pistol formation, strength to the left side. He'll give it to Cam, and the New Braunfels defensive end came in like a car wash and ran Cam right through it. Spots the 43 in the center of the field. Got to get to the opposite 42 on this second down. Don't have to get it all here. Snap is a direct snap to Jeremy, 22, right up the gut. Tackled high and then low by New Braunfels at the 48-yard line, back to the original line of scrimmage. And 22 on the stat sheet for the offense. 3rd and 10 means the Cowboys are behind the sticks, so not where they wanted to be on this drive. Got a little bit to make up. And Frankie steps out from behind center. Jeremy, direct snap, gonna follow him on the lead block. And it looks promising there for a minute, but he runs into that Bears defense. 15 is the tackler, and it's 4th down. The good news, the Cowboys are in Bears territory. The bad news, it's 4th down, and they gotta get 7 to keep it moving. Cam, the deep man, behind the center. And he's got strength to the right side. He's going to keep it. Looking for a seam. Found from the backside. Got some, but not enough. It's a turnover on downs and a Bears football. Back from the timeout. First down. 2:46 on the clock. Bears have it on their 45. And 7. The quarterback slung down, but doesn't go down. Now he does. There was a flag on the play, and I think it's against New Braunfels moving prematurely. No, it's an offsides call. I'm not sure if the Cowboys were lined up that way or they came across. It definitely looked awkward at the snap of the ball. It'll replay first down, this time inside Cowboys territory. So 2:12 on the clock. It'll stop here at the 2-minute mark. 4 wide for the Bears. Marquez in the gun. Cowboys creeping. Jeremy coming up the middle. 89 couldn't quite get there. 7 takes off around the end. 23 misses him. Couldn't get. He is out of bounds. That's Mackay, the safety, who found him at the 30-yard line, saved the touchdown, and knocked him out of bounds. Clock will stop at 1:56 and be traditional from here on out in the half. So the Bears all the way down to the 27-yard line on the back of number 7's feet. And he's in the gun again. They're using him at quarterback a lot more than I've seen. And now a whistle blows, and it's a timeout. Cowboys are going to talk about it. 1:56 in the half. 7 in the gun. And he hadn't done much. It's really a decoy at this point, spreading guys out, trying to get the Cowboys out of the box so 7 has some more room to run. And they move prematurely, no flag. 7 right up the gut, hits the gas, breaks the first tackle. And Cam, number 2, finds him and saves the day all the way down to the 15, and it moves the sticks. The Bears in business. Formation set the same for New Braunfels. They like what they found here. Cowboys got to honor the spread. 7, left side, up the middle, changes directions. Found, and then flips the tackle, stays up, and scores! He broke about 3 tackles, uncharacteristic of the Cowboys. And here in the second, they find themselves down by 2 scores. They're going to have to dig down deep with some guts and respond. Extra point try has the Bears in tighter, but the backfield remains the same. It's Marquez, number 7, calling for the ball, claps for it, going to try the left side, and thought about maybe trying to pass it, and now he will. He's got 8 in the back of the end zone. 2 feet down, you only need 1, and the extra point conversion counts. It's 16 unanswered points for the Bears. Number 11 aimed to kick to his right side and squibs this one. 55 Beast couldn't quite handle it. Cam's gonna get it and sprint. Hits the gas. Got a little move. And there goes two. And they're not gonna catch it. Number 2 is gonna turn this one all the way down to the touchdown. And a flag is on the field. Do you believe it? It's coming back. It's a personal foul. Targeting, actually, a shot to the head, the referee says. And the first stroke of luck for the Cowboys is going to be negated by the penalty. So a gut punch of the worst kind takes the Cowboys back to their own 40-yard line. Well, they'll play first down. Number 22, Jeremy, the back behind Frankie in the pistol. 2 others beside him in the wingback spots. Jeremy gonna get it, and whistles blow, and premature movement's gonna move this ball even further back. Spots the 35-yard line, formation the same. Frankie opens up to the dive, play right. Jeremy, 22, stuck low by the quarterback for the Bears, number 8, and he picks up about 2.5 yards. 2nd and 12, line to gain the 50. Clock moving under 30 seconds. Cowboys got to make fast work here before the break. Strength is the left side. Frankie in the gun. Calls for it. Jeremy across his belly. Traffic there. He moves the pile and gets back to the original line of scrimmage. And a timeout taken by the Cowboys stops it with 16 seconds. And they may have to go deep in the playbook and figure out the air attack to get a lot of yards here in a little amount of time. 3rd down and 9, 16 seconds showing. 2 wide out in a twins formation to Frankie's left. Hernandez to his right. Mikhail come in motion, get it on the jet sweep. Got a little window. 26 dips a shoulder. 14 sticks him. And it's going to be 4th and 2. We'll see if the Cowboys take another timeout. They won't. They're going to have to race to the line. 5, 4, 3. I'm not sure they'll get this off. The clock will expire. 16-0, Bears at the break. Stay with us. Cowboys got to dig deep and see if they can respond.
23 award-winning Cowboys cheer team. Announcing first, Robbie, Vanna, Mila, Layla, Camille, Delilah, Rustin, Arya, and Riley.
Personally, I would have been like, pop. So literally, I was eating my pickle, and then he's like, can I have a bite? And I was like, no. And then I took another bite into my mouth finally, so I was like, oh, yeah? Well, this came over here and picked up. Dang, I'm a pickle. Oh, yeah, get that powder. I'm really dirty. Are they really stretching? I can't stretch that far. You know what we do? We take a 5-minute nap. That's how you get fat. People who take naps are the smartest, but I don't believe that.
Number 11, Aaron, set to kick for the first time today. Got it aimed to his right side. Mackay and Cam, the far cover guys, in the 4-point stance. 11 fakes it. Frankie's going to kick it to the open vacant spot. A little strategic move there. And the Cowboys cover. Frankie, in fact, is the first guy down, so you gotta like the little fakery trickery on the kickoff, trying to see if they couldn't catch the Bears off guard, but to no avail. It'll be Bear football on about their 47. So offsides on the Bears, and the Cowboys elect to have them re-kick instead of just taking the ball where it was. So they're going to kick off from the 45, looking like the same thing, and they're going to fake it again. No, 44 is going to deep kick it, and it's going to hit the field. 13 will catch it off one bounce, and a big stick by 15, and I mean violent. That's Ivan, who comes and hits him in the mouth. But another foul, this time on the Cowboys. They crossed the line before the ball was kicked, and we'll see what the Bears want to do. So the Cowboys essentially declining the penalty, taking it where it lies on the 40-yard line. And for once, 7 not in the backfield, lined up here on the near side. Number 8, the quarterback, gonna keep it to his left, but a premature whistle. It's a false start on the offense, and we've had 3 penalties in a row to start this second half. Number 15, Ivan, checks in for Dayson at the defensive end position. Offensive set the same. Ball on the ground. 8 picks it up. Cam trying to wrap him up. Couldn't quite get him. Mackay, the safety, wraps him up and takes him down. Man style. Feeling himself now is 26, and it's a good start for that Cowboys defense. Spots the 41-yard line on the right side hash. 7 back in the gun. He was dangerous last time he was there. Bears go quads. Look for him to take it and sprint to one of the 2 sides. And it's going to be the left one. Now he's going to put a move up the middle. Shifty as he is, and 26 has his second tackle in a row consecutive. It's a first down and moves the chains. But Mackay saves another touchdown. So onto the Cowboys' end of the field go the Bears. 4 wide, 8 back in the gun at quarterback. And he'll keep it. Left side, and the beast takes him down. Brought all that weight down with him. Frankie there to help too. And this Bears offense really has one play, and they run it over and over again. It's 2nd and 9. So perhaps the Bears' philosophy is that the fewer amount of times you can make a football exchange, the better chances you'll have to not fumble it. And so they just give 7 and 8 the ball back and forth. It's 7's turn now. And the defensive end, Jeremy, goes past him. 7 sprints out, a block in the back, and that'll come back. And then 7 taken out of bounds after about 7 yards on the pickup. And it looks like we've got a Cowboy down. And I'm not sure who it is, but the Cowboy staff will go check him out. And we hope that youngster's okay. Number 8, Mack, the shaken up Cowboy on the last play, looked like a right leg injury, able to walk off with some help. So hopefully we'll see him again. 8 has the ball on the ground, and it's a turnover, and the Cowboys get it. How about that? The snap was low. 8 went down to try to get it, but number 55, the beast, said hello, knocked him off the ball, and the Cowboys got it, and they've got good field position. So we'll see if that is the turn of fortune that the Cowboys need to spring them back into this game. Frankie in the gun, pistol, Cam behind him. He's got Jeremy coming in motion. To the near side, calls for the ball. Low snap, but it's on the ground. He's just got to pick it up and make something happen, and he does in the form of about a yard or 2. Runs into that Bears defense and gives him a little back, and it's 2nd and long. 2nd and 8 from the 38. Same formation. Motion to the near side. Frankie calls for it. Has it this time. Turns around and gives it to Cam. Cam's got a little room. 2 hits the Jets. Puts it on. Couldn't get caught. And he's got the touchdown. How about that? Number 2 all the way to the house. And this one counts. The first one got called back from a block in the back, but this one won't. And the Cowboys are clubbing back in. An all-important extra point. Cowboys got to keep pace here, so they need this 2-point conversion. Frankie's going to line up under center this time. Cam right behind him. We may see the tush push. He reaches down low for it. The ball collected. 3 moves the pile forward, and he's got it. And the lead cut in half. 16-8. Don't go anywhere. We got a ball game. It's always fun to see an exciting contest at championship level football, and that's certainly what we've got here. Number 11, set to kick this one here to the near side, onside style. It'll gonna fly high and go out of bounds, and that will be a penalty. They'll drop the flag there, and the Bears will likely take the ball right there and have it in pretty good field position at the 50. So quarter number 4 underway, 9:15 left in the season. Number 7, Marquez in the gun. Cowboys need a stop in the ball back. 7 takes it. Here near side, 18 turns him back in. And now he's trying to return the favor. And 26, the safety, Mackay knocks him out of bounds. Boy number 7, Wilkerson has a high-speed gear, and when he hits it, boy, you know it. But number 2 on the other side of the ball, Cam's got one of his own. It's first down from the 35. 7 gonna try the right side, and there goes that high gear. Got some space, 23 couldn't reach him. Cam trying to run him out of bounds, and the safety misses him. Cam's there to take him down, but he's inside the 10, and 7's got his team set up in the red zone with another first down. So the clock is moving, 7:15, and the Bears have instructed, I guess, the referee to just watch the clock tick until a certain time, and then they'll take a timeout, and now they will. So chewing some clock is New Braunfels, and they'll take their timeout with 7:06. So back from the timeout, and the Bears go wide splits. Who else but Marquez with his heels on the 15-yard line? It's just a matter of which direction will he run with it. And it's going to be the left side 9-hole. Now he wheels around, trying the right side. Up the field he goes. Still alive. Shifty, a flag comes in. Tackled at the 2. And this one may come back. It's an illegal block in the back. And it's on its way back to replay first down. That's a 10-yarder from the spot of the infraction. And the Bears may be looking at a line of scrimmage from about the 20. And the old chew the clock strategy under use here again. The Bears will let as much of it go down, I guess, as possible. Referee watching to make sure it's not a delay of game. A lot of times when the play changes direction like that one, unplanned, is when you see that block in the back. And now a timeout by the Cowboys, as they don't want to let any more time come off this clock unnecessarily. The clock shows 5:42, and now they changed it to 5:45. I saw the referee trying to signal up to the booth to adjust the time. Looks like they do. It's first down. Got to get all the way down to the 2-yard line to get a first for the Bears. Marquez in motion. Gonna fake it to him. 8 keeping it. Cam couldn't wrap up. He hit him, but he didn't stick him and wrap up and finish. And so 8 gets all the way to the second level, back to the original line of scrimmage. Jeremy checks back in the ball game for Jathan. Marquez in the gun. Wide side is the left side. 8 comes in motion. Fake it to him, and a false start by the Bears will move it back. And this drive has gone backwards as much as it's gone forwards for New Braunfels, which is what the Cowboys need. Second down, Bears continue to take their time strategically. Can't blame them for it. Up by a score. 7 claps for it. Tries right up the middle, left side, lowers his head and found and brought down this time. Number 44, Snacks they call him, helping anchor that defensive line, was the first man to Wilkerson, but then it was Schuler and Cam finishing the tackle off. 7 checking the clock over his shoulder. Now he has permission to snap it, and he'll try the 3-hole. 24 put a mid on him, but couldn't wrap him up, and then taken down by number 5, Fabian, and it's fourth down. 3 minutes to go in the season, and the Cowboys need a stop in the worst way. Fourth down and 11 yards, strength to the right side, and the Bears are going to take another timeout. When you're coaching to win, boy, you use your timeouts, and that's just what both teams are doing here today. Number 7, lined up in the wing back left. Now he's going to move to the right side. It's trips. 8 in the gun, left side hash, looking to throw it. Corral, change of direction. And now he throws it deep, and no one home. He was looking for 13 as the intended target, who didn't know he was going to be being looked for clearly, and it's a turnover on downs, and the Cowboys get it back with 2:25. So 2 minutes to go. Cowboys need to get about 88 yards to equalize, down 1 score. Frankie's going to hand the ball to Cam, who's going to try the left side. Still moving to his left. 7 Marquez misses him, and 2 down the sideline. And then finally caught, not yet though, and then tackled in midfield by number 3 and 7 combining to get him. But the run is good for 40 yards and a first down, and the Cowboys are still alive. So the clock is running at 1:38. The Cowboys may have a timeout left in their pocket, I'm not sure. I know they've called a couple, but boy, they're taking a long time in this huddle here. They got to get 50 yards still against the stingy Bears defense. Need to hustle to the line. Strength is to the left side. Frankie's in the gun. He'll bring Mackay, and he falls on the ball. And they didn't need that because the clock will keep running. And now they'll call a timeout, and it may be their last. It'll stop the clock with 1:12. An incomplete pass will stop the clock under 2 minutes. And so we may see the Cowboys try some of the air attack. But the magic seems to be in number 2's feet, and they'll stay with him, I'll bet you. So 1:12 showing on the clock. The Cowboys are conferring in the huddle here during the timeout. And hopefully they just called about 3 plays in a row because they're not going to have any time to huddle in between with this clock moving. And I think they may be out of timeouts. Spots the 48-yard line. It's 2nd and 12. Got to get to the other 40 to keep this one alive. Frankie's in the gun. Company to his left side. Mackay in motion. Slips the first tackle. Goes north and south. Caught and corralled at the 50. Stood up back to the original line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down. And coach is saying run the play, get on the ball, and get moving. 51 seconds showing on the clock. Twins left for the Cowboys. Jeremy behind him. Frankie, that is. He moves 23 over. He'll open to his left side, and then 15 wraps up Jeremy in the backfield. Nothing doing, and the Bears pin their ears back and come sprinting into the backfield. And they got to go quick. A half a minute is all that's left in the season. Cowboys got to get lined up and run another play. It's 4th down. This one for all the marbles. Cam in the backfield. Everybody else in tight to the right side. It's a direct snap to him on the ground, and he goes down. The last thing that could happen, happened. Cam went to the ground, and now a little exchange between 4 and Cam. They're holding Cam back. Don't want to see it go that way. He probably thought he had another down to recover from the bad snap, but he didn't, and that's how this one ends. 16-8, the Bears get the edge, stay perfect on the season, and finish 10-0. But I promise you, there's nothing wrong with a 9-1 season, the best that the Cowboys have had in a decade's time. Congratulations to them as they're the runners-up and played a heroic season. They'll be a force to be reckoned with next year at the senior level, and we'll see you then. Stay with us, folks, for another round next year.